Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for another From the Collection Fridays, a series where I take things from my collection and show it to you, my viewers. And this week it is the 2007 Optimus Prime voice changer helmet from the Transformers film. Before I turn it on, I will state that this is not the one with Peter Cullen's voice, it's the other one. So from what I remember, these came out in two different varieties. One had Peter Cullen's voice, the actual voice for Optimus Prime, and the other just had this sort of generic voice. So like I think the transformation sound on it, that's exactly the same on both of them. The voice changer thing, because I'm pretty sure it's got a voice changer aspect to it, is also the same, but the dialogue for them were either Peter Cullen or the other person. Now unfortunately this has been somewhat uncovered in storage, so I've given it like a quick sort of once over to try to clean up the dust and stuff that's on it. But yeah, there's lots and lots of little spots and stuff. So if I was going to clean it out properly, it would take probably a couple of hours, and I really can't be bothered doing that. And the main reason why I'm actually doing it this week is because it rolled out of where it was stored. So it had taken a tumble, it hit the concrete, and surprisingly just popped apart in its usual way, but did not break. So obviously it decided that it wanted to be, the thing this week. So if I just angle it that way, much like the later sort of Black Series Star Wars helmets, it's got that, this part is meant to pull out and you adjust it to the size of your head and all of that. But basically once it's in place, it's very hard to get it back out of place, and it has, for ease of access, the back part here actually comes off, so you've got a bigger access way to get in, and once if you get it with this, you have to remember that there's clips down the bottom here, so the sides of the back part actually clip in to those pieces in order to work. Now while I've got it here, you can see that there's a switch here. There it's the demo, and if you flick it to the top, it's on. In the middle is off, and then you've got these buttons at the side. I can't remember which button is which, so we'll just go through them.
I am Optimus Prime.
So, that's what I mean. That's not Peter Cullen's voice.
Autobots, transform and roll out. The Decepticons must be stopped.
And this is very loud. It's probably going to come through the camera quite loud too.
Megatron is in my sights. We must protect the Allspark Cube. I am Optimus Prime.
Right, so that's all the voice ones. And then you've got transformation sound. And both ways. So that's... what's that? That one's vehicle to robot. And that, I think, is robot to vehicle. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And then this bottom one, that gives you that microphone thing. So it's just down there. It's probably slightly picking up what I'm talking about. Hopefully not too much. Shut up. And then we'll just turn it off again because I don't really want the bloody sounds going off. It's pretty lightweight. I mean, for a thing that came out what, almost 20 years ago now. It was certainly made with very sturdy plastic, and you know, like they didn't sort of crump on those details. So you can see like the facial grille, nice see-through glasses sort of thing. The flip it upside down because it's easier. There's a speaker here, but I'm pretty sure there are also speakers here and here. So like you get the full-on surround sound thing. You know, you probably get something to cover that back part if you really wanted to make it fully enclosed. But yeah, like from what I remember, it was pretty good to pretty comfortable to wear and stuff. It was pretty loud if you did any of that sound effect shit from the inside though. And that, but you know, like they crafted the head quite well. You can probably see some of the dust and shit that gets in there, but you can see all of those like little crevices and, you know, all of these little lines and stuff. So, you know, it's very easy for it to get dirt in and very hard to get dirt back out. But it was really nicely painted, sort of thing. I believe I got it off Trade Me, and I think it was like a, you know, somebody sold it to me for I think like $20. I think originally they were probably like 80 to 100 in New Zealand, so you know, pretty expensive. And then I think they redid the face and the basic idea of it for I think it was The Last Night. So that one looks different to this. Yeah, I mean, all around I think it's a pretty cool thing, and the merchandise that came out with that film was pretty amazing, sort of thing. But I don't own like that later Last Night or what was the fourth one? Age of Extinction? No, the last one's Age of Extinction, isn't it? Like the last one of the original Bayverse sort of thing. It was from that time, either The Last Night or the Age of Extinction. No, Age of Extinction is fourth, isn't it? And then Last Night. I don't remember. Whichever one it is, there was another version of this done, and I don't own that. I probably wouldn't mind having it. And then I know that there was like a G1 version that came out a couple years ago, probably in the last 5 years. There's been like, I think an Optimus Prime, a Soundwave, pretty sure there was a Megatron. I don't know who the hell manufactured them, but they sort of randomly showed up at EB Games for a short while and then they just disappeared, and I've never seen them again. But I do see people online with them every once in a while, and whoever made those were quite cool looking, and those were like original G1 looking things. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.